Have you ever seen something you care about suddenly change beyond recognition? That's what happened to me. I came here one day to fish, like I had so many times before, but something was different. The water looked murky, the air smelled off, and then I saw them. Fish. Belly up. Lifeless. At first, I thought it was an isolated event, but as I looked down, I noticed a pattern. This wasn't a one-time occurrence. Something in the water was killing them, and I needed to know what. I realized I wasn't just losing a fishing spot. I was witnessing an ecosystem in distress. The question was, what was causing it? At first, I assumed it was something temporary, maybe pollution from a nearby storm drain or a change in the weather. But after coming back day after day, I noticed that it wasn't going away. It was getting worse. I started researching possible causes. Was it a chemical spill? Was there an issue with oxygen levels in the water? Or was it something deeper? Something affecting the entire ecosystem? To solve this mystery, I turned to technology. I've always been fascinated by the Internet of Things, or IoT, which are devices that can track real-world conditions in real time. If I could build my own IoT sensors, I could gather real data on what is happening in this lake. I designed and assembled 5 IoT devices capable of monitoring key environmental factors: water temperature, humidity, air quality, and most importantly, water quality. I didn't just stop at one location. Over the span of 3 months, I moved these sensors to 11 different sites around my neighborhood, capturing a broad set of environmental data. I wasn't just collecting numbers, I was building a story that would soon reveal what was happening beneath the surface. The data pointed to one clear culprit: algae blooms. These blooms form when excess nutrients, often from fertilizers or runoff, enter the water. They multiply quickly, forming thick mats that block sunlight. At first, they just look like a harmless green layer, but as they grow, they trigger a deadly chain reaction. This is called eutrophication. The algae blocks sunlight from reaching underwater plants, cutting off oxygen production. As the algae decompose, bacteria consume even more oxygen, leaving the fish in a hypoxic or oxygen-starved environment. This wasn't just an aesthetic issue. It was a full-scale environmental crisis, unfolding in my very own backyard. Now that I understood the problem, I knew I had to act. I implemented a solution: periodic, non-invasive algae treatments that wouldn't harm fish populations, but would slow down the excessive algae growth. I also continued to monitor the changes through my IoT devices, tracking improvements in water quality over time. The results were clear. The lake was healing. This wasn't just about fixing one lake. It was about understanding how technology can work hand in hand with environmental science to create lasting change. This project made me realize that IoT can revolutionize environmental conservation. It's not just about lakes. It can be used to monitor coral reefs, predict hurricanes, and even track changes in air qualities in cities. The Internet of Things is already being used globally, from tracking deforestation in the Amazon to monitoring glaciers in Antarctica. The more we integrate technology with conservation, the better we can protect the planet. This project has shaped me in ways I've never expected. As the president of my school's Climate Action Club, I've always worked on sustainability efforts, but this was the first time I applied cutting-edge technology to real-world conservation issues. I'm not done yet. I want to expand this project by improving my sensors, making them more precise, and collaborating with conservation projects to scale these solutions. This experience has shown me that we all have the power to make a difference, no matter our age, background, or resources. By combining science, technology, and a passion for the environment, we can protect the world around us. Thank you for this opportunity to share my story. I hope to inspire others to take action, because together we can create a future that is smarter, more sustainable, and more resilient.